What's good, man? It's your man Sevenfoot, aka the Sevenfoot Rapper, man, and you are now rocking with Media House News.
Welcome to Media House Entertainment.
Oh, shoot. You just got shot by Shooter Trav.
Yo, this your boy Shooter Trav. We back live and direct with another interview. Let the people know who we got on the platform today, man.
Man, y'all already know what time it is. It's your man Sevenfoot, aka the Sevenfoot Rapper, man. Y'all already know how I'm coming.
Hey, talk
North
about
Carolina.
it, man. Hey, look, tallest rapper in the game.
In the game,
Yeah,
dog.
let's talk about it, man. 7'4".
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Coming out of Carolina. Are you from the Carolinas? North
Yeah, I'm
Carolina?
originally from Kinston, North Carolina, K-Town,
Yeah.
all day.
Okay. So talk about it a little bit though, man. Let's get your backstory. Born and raised in Kinston. Talk about it a little bit coming out of Kinston.
Okay, yeah, I'm originally from Kinston, man. I born and raised there. I was doing the hooping shit at first. I always had a passion for music since 13, but I ain't start pushing about 15, 16, you know. But I put the sports to the forefront, you know. I ended up getting my ACL tore. Then that's when I ended up pushing the music a little harder. Then I just kept going. You know.
Okay. And the ACL tour, what age did that happen at? Was that early on?
That happened when I went to Greece. I was at prep school at Mount Zion Christian Academy in Durham, North Carolina. And then I went from there. That's when I tore my ACL, and it was pretty much a wrap after that.
Okay. And you was in the basketball early?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, talk about that as far as your height. You had that early on. When did you hit that growth spurt and you just...
Well, I had my first growth spurt at 13, but I ain't know I was like a giant till I like bumped my head. I was like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's getting real, but
yeah. So 7 foot though. When was it the time when you was like, oh, I'm over 7 foot?
Yeah, I mean, once I did that, it just kind of like, yo, I ain't even give a damn if I didn't have to duck. I still ducked at that point, like, but yeah, minor adjustments, but at the same time, like I said, I always been the tallest person in my class, so, you mean?
Yeah. And I mean, standing out like that, but not skip over the basketball part, because we did talk about, you mentioned Greece.
Yeah.
So going over there, did you play professionally over there?
Mm-hmm.
So what happened over there?
Well, I mean, like I said, I was over there playing, and then I tore my ACL. They wanted to give me the injection over there, but I ain't want to do all that over there. I ain't know what y'all was injecting in me, so I ended up coming back to my doctor back in the States. They had me in the water, and I kind of just built it back up, but then I ended up tearing it again, and the doctor was like, you know, it's pretty much a wrap at this point. Yeah.
On that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you have any college scholarships, anything like that?
Well, I didn't go
coming
through
out?
college. I just went out of the prep school. You know, Tracy McGrady went there, Marquise Daniels,
Okay.
a couple big dogs came from out of there. But yeah, I mean, I enjoyed the experience, but that's the thing with sports, you never know, you feel me?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I mean, I know that was hard though to give it up. You know what I mean?
oh yeah, it was hard coming back to the city too, knowing like, you know, 'cause they had very high expectations of you. Like, oh, he the next one, you know, he the big ticket. So to come back, I kind of, you know, got into the streets a little bit, basically just trying to maintain that same lifestyle, you know, I was already living, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, looking back now, it is something that you like, man. I wish that would have maybe went a little different.
Oh yeah, I had them times, you know, and it's hard sometimes, kind of like seeing your dogs you went to school with in the league. You feel me? Seeing them doing their thing, but at the end of the day, I created my own path, and that's what I'm on right now.
Okay. Like we said, we on the music wave now, and like you said, by the age of 13, that's around the time you got into music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So talk about that though, doing your first song, and who inspired you on the music tip.
Well, I always had the passion. Like, I come from a family of musicians. A lot of people don't know, but my dad's side of the family is pretty much Rick James' whole band. You know what I'm saying? My mom, she used to sing and stuff too. So that's really where my rap career really took off in Buffalo, New York.
Okay.
You know, I was out there where Benny the Butcher, Conway, all them. But at the time, they were more like the undercards. it was only two niggas from the city that really had motion. It was me and John Boy.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember him, but he was signed to Soldier Boy at the time.
I remember John
yeah,
Boy.
so we were the only ones really had motion. So Benny was locked up. So as soon as Benny got out, he was like, yo, I heard about this nigga in prison. I need to go see who is this nigga? Who is tall ass motherfucking Buffalo rapping? So he ended up linking up at the barbershop, which is the that was my manager at the time, Kenny Harris, and he played Pryor on the Bills or whatever. So he got a barbershop and he just started cutting all the NFL niggas coming through there. So he ended up pulling up, and then we ended up doing 2 records. He did one on my project and I did one on his. The first one he dropped when he got out was The White House. So I jumped on that joint, and then, you know, we killed 2 birds with 1 stone in the studio, and it was dope, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
and Benny the Butcher, somebody you still keep in contact with today?
Yeah, we all close or whatever. We still, you know, airtight with it. I ain't been back to Buffalo in a minute, but, you know, we gonna cross paths. I mean, 'cause, you know, the circle is big, but it's still small at the same time, so we'll see each other.
Okay. And I mean, talk about your musical journey a little bit, though, man. Like, how's the journey been? Because you've been, like you said, you started making music at 13. You've been in the game for a minute, putting in work. But what's the journey been like for you, the ups and downs of it?
Well, you know, like, I came in the game knowing that I was different, knowing that people would perceive me a little different. So, you know, even coming in just in general, you gotta have tough skin. Everybody not gonna like your music. They're not gonna like what you do. So I came in, moved to Buffalo, didn't really know a lot of people there besides my family. So I remember, bro, I went to Walmart and got like a big ass cassette with CDs. And I just burnt my music on the laptop, wrote my name on it, put my number on the little insert joint, and I just went everywhere, hair salons, barbershops, Arabs. I was just moving around, you feel me? So when I went to the barbershop, he ain't hit me up like instantly. He hit me like 4 days after that, like, yo, bro, who managing you? I said, nobody, bro. I'm kind of just out here. He said, yo, pull up to the barbershop 5 o'clock tomorrow. So I ended up pulling up. So after that, man, he said, yo, how many songs you can do in a week? I said, shit, I'm gonna bust down, you know, every day. This is what I do. So he like, I'm gonna give you this little bit of money, man, 'cause he sit in the barbershop all day. I mean, he threw me a little pack, and I went to the studio, came back like 5 records. So when the barbershop shut down, we listening to everything. He like, dawg, you got it. He said, we finna make some shit happen. So it kind of was up after that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So talk about your recent video that you dropped. I don't know if it's your very recent, but the Life Code video with Euro Got It. Let's get into that a little bit.
Oh yeah, the crazy part about it, I met Euro when he had an event out there in Salt Lake. So, you know, we was building this shit. I shot him a video out there. We shot him a video. It was last minute, but we basically just followed him around the whole day, the whole weekend, just getting a lot of content, and then we shot the video. So I did it for the love, you know what I'm saying, just to show him what we can bring to the table. So I ended up going to Atlanta not too long ago. I linked up with my nigga Richie Rich. Shout out to Richie Rich and Euro Got It. They dope ass artists, stand up niggas too, you feel me? So we ended up going out, and I guess it was like a favor for a favor. So I told him I had a session, and I said, yo, bro, I'm in the A. I said, just pull up. So he just pulled up, you know what I mean? I got you. So we ended up busting down the record, and then, you know, we moved it like that. But we got some other shit in the bag too. Okay. That was just the first one we did. But yeah, so we working, bro.
Okay. And for somebody say if nobody ever heard your music before, like what's like a track that they need to go and check out?
Well, I like one of my most recents too. It's called what is that joint called? It's called Fantasy, but real wavy, real melodic, exotic type vibe to it. So they can just go to my YouTube, man. Just type in 7-Foot Rapper. I got a variety of records on there.
And what we got coming the rest of the year? You got more videos dropping, more music?
Oh yeah, more music, more content. I'm currently working on a project called Lucky 7. So, you know, my engineer right there, Izzy, is the Wiz. he got his hands on that. So I'm excited, man, to get back in there. It's a whole different wave though. Cause I'm more like, my comfort zone more like the hip hop vibe, but I'm kind of branching out of that cause I could do a lot of different, styles, but this particular record, I kind of jumped out the bag a little bit.
Okay.
But
yeah, and describe your style too for somebody ain't never heard it, man. Let them know you coming with the bars, the punch lines.
Oh yeah.
How you coming with it?
Well,
telling stories, all that.
Yeah, I do storytelling. I do club records, conscious records. That's the thing. I like to switch it up because you really don't know what I'm gonna come with next. So like the curiosity is there. So I love that about the artistry of the music. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And on the production side, like let's talk about that with the beats and all of that. Like who's your main producer? You just got one producer that you gonna get your beats from, or?
Nah, well, to be honest, I built with a couple producers. They'll send like packs. You know what I'm saying? That's how they used to do it. Like, oh well, I'm gonna send you a pack, man. Let me know what you rock out of this joint. And if something stand out to me, I jump on. And we'll work the little split sheet, keep it moving that way.
So let's get into your music videos too, man. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you've been putting in work with them, but talk about the person behind the music videos and how that came together too, man. How y'all working hand in hand like that? Cause I like that. I think that's dope.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, man. So one day we woke up, I was like, yo, I told my girl, I was like, yo, I think we should start rocking with the camera a little bit. I don't know nothing about it, but cause I was just giving a lot of camera guys a lot of money. I'm like, I could do this myself, you feel me? Like, no disrespect, but it's like, it just was I'm spending $500 a pop, you know what I'm saying, on each video. So I'm like, let's just get in and play around. So we end up purchasing a camera. I didn't purchase a camera until probably a month after of me doing my research on YouTube and checking everything out. So then we purchased the camera and we just kept shooting. Then my girl, she kind of got into the graphics, like, the editing and stuff like that. And she became a beast, bro. Like, we kind of were just like, it worked hand in hand. I film, she gets to the crib and edit. So we just put it together, man, and we've been running ever since.
Yeah. And like I said, on the visual standpoint, y'all got some, I'm pretty sure you got some new videos coming because you got the music coming too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got some crazy shit coming up, man. I just want people to still stay tuned and, pay attention because we working.
Yeah. Because talk about the importance of that because we in the content-based era today. So people want to see that content and videos and want to see you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause like I said, they want to see you. Talk about, how you go out in public. Does it ever get annoying? You know what I mean?
Oh,
You standing out, you towering over everybody. And I seen some of the viral videos on your Instagram page where people was like running up to you, asking for pictures and stuff like that. That ever get annoying?
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up. Breathe up there. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. One niggas with Bentley coupes and Rolexes. Kicked the bitch out the room and gave her no breakfast. Had to stash the jewels. These bitches so reckless. Big dogs that is built up.
It's blurry, retake it.
That's hard.
I'm like 6'2", 6'3".
I thought I was tall, but you tall. And everybody. You tall like
Not really. I mean, as a youngin', I used to kind of question it, like, because I'm still growing into myself and personality and all that. So, as I got a little older, I understand that everybody is designed different. You know what I'm saying? I used to ask my mom, like, yo, why am I so tall? Why people looking at me? Why, you know what I'm saying? But after a while, you learn to adjust and you learn to understand, you being different. So how the whole thing went about with the TikTok thing, like, we was just out one day at Sheets and my girl was like, yo, anybody that knows Sheets in Greenville is hella traffic. Like, weekends and shit like that. So she like, I want to just film you going in right quick, just get some reaction. So I'm like, well, nah, I just want to get a drink and just shoot out. You feel me? So she still ended up kind of backed up behind me, started filming. And bro, that's crazy because that video just looked perfect. Like people was asking, it was just smooth. I'm like, yo, what's the chances of that? So once she put it on social media, she kind of just left it alone. She put it on a TikTok, and I think like, what, your phone was dead or something? And then you went back to it?
No, I don't normally, at the time I didn't normally check my TikTok like that. But I just opened up TikTok and there was already, within like an hour, 16,000 likes.
Yeah,
it was like 16,000 likes.
So
like,
it just started.
Yeah,
it just went up, like, so then, you know.
Like a week, it was already at like 7 million.
7 million.
And I was like,
Well, people just couldn't believe it.
They couldn't, yo, and it's crazy, just like the number of views, just doing my everyday thing.
Just being
it
you.
wasn't nothing different that I was doing, you know.
Yeah,
She just
put
caught
it on
camera, yeah.
Yeah.
So then Instagram, it just, she started tagging more of the TikTok to the Instagram, so then the Instagram started going crazy.
Yeah.
So now we at like a little over 130K, you know, and
it's dope though. So I mean, how the love been though? It's been mostly love, all love.
oh yeah, it's crazy. A lot of people kept tagging Snoop. They like, yo, you kind of look, we skinny, we smoke, you feel me?
Yeah.
And I don't hear it. So this girl that hit, she had tagged me like, yo, Snoop started following you. It's up now, you know. So I looked over there and it was like follow back shit. So I followed her back and then I hit him up like, well, shit, what's good? Let's get some shit in motion. He said, just let me figure it out. So he responded. So then I seen where Rick Ross started getting on my trail. Like he liking shit. So I'm like, okay. So now y'all paying attention. So I know y'all, it's all about word of mouth for real. So
That's it.
I'm just doing me, bro. You know,
just taking it all in. What you think it's gonna take though to take you to that next level, as far as take your music to that? You know what I mean? You know, I know consistently dropping music and stuff like that, but what you feel like take that? You know what I mean? Doing the interview is gonna be one of the things that we sitting down doing. You know what I mean? That'll help you take it to that level.
Well, just like you said, it's definitely consistency and just staying in motion. You know, not. Cause I had them off days. You know, I had them days where I'm like, well, shit, I don't want to do shit. I just want to, you know, just be normal, chill with the kids, chill with the family. But I feel like right now I don't have that time to do that. So every day I wake up, it's like I'm on it. Okay, where can I get my next bag? Where I get this? Where I get that? So that's just how my mind moves. So I definitely would say just stay consistent, man. Putting out a lot of good content, good music, and just moving around. Being in the public, being in the streets, just, you know what I mean?
Been in the right spot. And, who you would say is the biggest person you got a song with right now? Cause I see you like I say, you networking, and I see you tapped in with a lot of different people. So who would you say is the biggest person that you've done the song with so far?
To be honest, I don't really be doing features like that.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I do them, but I would say, out of my old career, I would say probably Benny, you know.
Okay.
Cause he was giving it up like that back then. He just, like I said, he was just the undercard. He was fresh out of prison, so he was just trying to get back into it. But I like lyrics. That's who I am. You know what I mean? I like the delivery of lyrics. But I got this new record I just did with this girl out of Detroit, though. It's wavy too. It's more on the mainstream vibe. But her name is Ray Gifted Keys. You know, and she done did work with Timberland, like the list go on. So we got a record we finna drop soon too. So she supposed to fly down this way and we do the video. So y'all stay tuned for that too. We working.
Okay. So you just got a lot of singles going. You just gonna work them up like that.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So what's your vibes like though when you go in the studio though, man? You when you hear the beat, you writing or you just going straight in and coming off the top?
Well, to be honest, bro, like I don't write. I got a weird way of like recording, but it's off the top. Like he'll tell you, I did like 5 records but I just kind of do punch-ins. Like if I hear the beat, I just vibe in there, whoop, 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 tell them stop, run it back, you know what I'm saying? And then the whole record done. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just for me punching in, but
You just need that first line.
yeah, that's all it
First
takes.
line.
Once I get that first line, I'm gonna go stupid.
Yeah.
So
So you knocking songs out quick.
yeah. So that's why I
less than
said
30 minutes tight.
easy,
Easy.
yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, when you come in the studio, you just be in that mode. Say, how many a day? You really get in that mode. You just
Well, I
come
say
in
we
like-
kind of be doing once a day, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like it's consistent though. Like I may come in one day, bust that shit down. You know, he's a professionalist too, so he like to really take his time with the songs and crispy it up. And,
Gym Studio.
yeah, Gym Studio. So he got like the best quality in this area.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, but he take time. That's what I do like. I don't like no rush jobs and just putting something together. Like he really take time with his craft. So that's another thing I admire, you know, of his work too.
His work, yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about that a little bit, man. How long y'all been locked in?
Well, it's crazy because we seen each other at Sheets one day, and I already went viral at this point. So he was just like, bro, you seem like you look like you do music. It was crazy because he walked out like, well, yeah, man, shit, you know, I just went viral, whoop-de-whoop, let's get some shit going. So I say,
You didn't know? Y'all both from the area?
Yeah.
Right? You
Well,
never seen him before?
nah. So we ended up linking, bro. I came to the studio, and the first joint I did is called Big Shoes. I still ain't dropped it yet, but it's gonna be like a microphone type video. But
Okay.
we got in here, man, and I went stupid, man. Played the beat, just went in on that joint. So then we kind of just kept that same energy, and every day just kept going.
Yeah.
Even when we're not working on music, we working. Like he's here probably like a good 6 days, 5 days out of the week, just chilling and always trying to figure out new content.
New ways, something.
It's not just music, you know.
Yeah.
We work on a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Like you said, it ain't just music. You got a cat right there in your arms.
Oh yeah,
Let's
man.
talk about that a little bit, cause you do dog breeding and everything, right?
Yeah, I got a kennel, Giant Life kennel. So, you know, we got Frenchies, English Bulldogs, Bullies. We got hairless cats. I just copped a python from him, albino joint. So we be working, man. I got a lot of animals, but they exotic, you mean?
Yeah. Hey, look, we can't just skip over the python part.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know? Hey, where that come from? Man?
Well, I came over here and I came over to his function when he first opened. So it's like a pop-up shop. So I walked in the back and he put 2 snakes on my neck. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hold up. You know, I'm kind of just standing there first.
But he didn't want to look like scared for
Yeah, cause I didn't want to little weird. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like, so I'm like,
holding it up, he was holding it together. And
then after that, I was like, he brought that other one out. I was like, yo, that shit crazy. So his wife was like, you know, she wanted the Sphinx for a minute. So I talked with my girl and I was just like, you know, let's make something happen. So we end up, you know, swapping for
he was
animal
iffy
for
on it for a
animal.
while, but after he
Yeah.
was chilling at the studio, like once you become family, I'm gonna bring the snakes out and just like be chilling and during the session with a snake around my neck, and you gonna see the
Yeah.
temperament, and it's gonna make you want one too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you wasn't into snakes and stuff
At
before?
all. Like, you know, bro, like we see snakes or whatever, it's
Oh
like,
yeah,
hell nah.
we going the other way.
Yeah, so I ain't gonna front, I was just like, fuck that shit. I'm about to just face my fear, man. Like, you only live once, you feel me? Now, I ain't gonna do no crazy shit and jump on like no bull or no shit like that. But,
Yeah.
you know, like the snake shit was different for me. But
yeah.
I fell in love with her, man, and
We
she,
gonna put her in the music videos.
yeah, y'all gonna see
Yeah,
a
I know.
lot more of her.
Oh yeah, it got to. And with the kennel, how long you say you been in doing that?
How long, man? Like 2-3 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, I say about 2-3 years.
Yeah. And
You
business
know,
going good? With
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
You
everything
like-
cool. With a
it's
market
good?
in Greenville, like I said, it's they want exotic, they want different, but they don't want to pay their ticket. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, I'm not finna compromise when I know what I got. You feel me? They'll just stay at the yard. You feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's up and down. I say we got more friction from like people up in Salt Lake, cause that's where I bought my first Frenchie. I bought one, then I ended up copping 2 more. So you know.
Came from Salt.
Yeah, the Bulldog came from there too. So she was $5K too. So every Frenchie was like $5K.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but when you come down here in the market, they expecting to be 2 bands, and I'm like, dude, that's what, like the emergency C-section. You feel me? So it's like when y'all look at all the money we put into these dogs, y'all will respect that number.
That number, yeah. You can't get it for that. You know what I mean? And as talking about this North Carolina market though, man, do you feel the same way like on the music side, like that you're not able to get your just due? You feel like, because sometimes like I said, on a media standpoint, I feel like if I was in a whole different market, no excuses, but you know, a whole different market, sometimes like the Atlanta, the LA, the South Floridas, the whatever, the market's a little bigger. But you feel like even if you was in a different market, that music wise and everything else, that you might be bigger, or do you feel like North Carolina, you still can, you know, make the splash coming out of here?
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I'm from the city. I rep North Carolina to the fullest, you know. But I just feel like, as far as the resources that I need, it's kind of not here. You feel me? I feel like this is a city where you have to move around it and then come back. You know what I'm saying? Go to touch all the cities, Raleigh, Charlotte, you know, just all the bigger North Carolina cities, and still come back, because the viral thing kind of came overnight, so we weren't really expecting it. I already had like a little motion with the music anyway, but they kind of just set me all the way over. So it's like, okay, we in Greenville, now we got to keep doing content, but it's not much here. Like the mall, we done did that.
It's difficult.
We done did Walmart. You know, it's
difficult because like people here, it's not like a small town, but it's smaller than a lot of bigger places, and people here are a lot more timid than in the city. People in the city, they don't care.
Yeah, they don't care.
Just run up to
They
you,
gonna
like,
walk right up to you, like.
yeah. Here, people are a lot more timid. Like the day that we got the viral video, the guy was just the shock on his face. He couldn't help himself. You know what I mean?
He was funny though.
He was funny.
The first dude, he was funny as hell.
That doesn't happen as often as like when we went to Raleigh. We went to
Crabtree. Yep.
People were just like, oh my God. Like every time we turned a corner, someone was shouting from across the mall.
Yeah, the vibe was a little different. And, you know, some people
You feel what I'm saying? That's what I mean by like markets.
To be here, because it's very family oriented. We have a family, you know, so it's great because it's family oriented. But as far as like, especially with the way that the world's going, with everything being online, it's a little bit more difficult because he's the type of person you have to see. He's not a makeup guru. He's not, you know what I'm saying? Those people, all they have to do is sit in front of a camera and they're like, oh, great. Him, it's like
you gotta see.
Yeah, they want to see the reaction.
They want to see that,
comparisons and all that stuff. So it happens little times, bro. But I'm about to start really, you know, moving around like New Bern, Jacksonville, you know, different surrounding areas, and get that content too.
Hit Charlotte and all of that. You know what I mean? And it's gonna go up. Have y'all been out of town though? Like, you know, I don't know, Vegas, Miami.
Well, we stayed
walking around and doing things.
Yeah, we did. We stayed in Salt Lake, so Vegas was probably like a 7-hour drive. So we used to go to Vegas a lot, just going on Fremont.
A few places together. The problem was back then, I wasn't really thinking about recording it.
Yeah.
It's like we're just two normal people, but we're not. I'm not anymore because I'm tall for a woman. I'm 6'2".
So your height, 6'2".
But being around him, it's just like my tall is like normal tall, and his tall is like holy Jesus.
And Vegas got like crazy, bro. Like, I mean, cause you figure that one spot, Fremont, people coming from all around the world to that one location.
That one location.
Yeah, so you know, it was guys that was in there taking pictures. And they were like, "Yo, I just came out the casino. Dude gave me like $120 ticket just to take a picture, but he was a foreigner. He just gave that dude to me. Yeah, like so. I mean, after a while, my dog was like, "Yo, you need to start charging, cause you got the feather girls out here. They charging $45-$50 a picture." So
you
like,
can run up a bag,
right? And I did, bro. It was something that was a joke at first, but it ended up coming like that funny the whole weekend. Like we sat out there. Some people was giving 20.
Yeah, all you gotta do is post up.
Yeah. So when I came out, bro, I swear, like, what I come out like, I say the weekend I had at least 2,500.
Yeah.
Easy, just in pictures.
Just pictures.
Yeah.
Just not anything else.
Oh man, hey, look, that might have to be a monthly trip.
Oh yeah, like that's what she was telling me. She was like, yo, that's a quick
every month. Yeah.
Well, because I'm not from here, I'm from Utah. Just found out we're not too far away from New York, so our next trip.
Right, you got to go to New York and go through Times Square
and like take pictures. And I know that there's a lot of people that come from out of the country that go there too. It's a huge tourist attraction. Tyrone, we got to go.
Yeah, we got to hit a couple different like big spots like Florida, New Orleans. I want to just tap everything.
Because it's gonna take you up even more. You know what I'm saying? You had the over 100K. That's gonna go even crazier.
Yeah, cause even the locations, bro. I say out of 10 people, I know at least 7 or 8 know me from TikTok. They always say that. Oh, ain't you from TikTok? Yeah, like anywhere we go. So
I ain't gonna lie, my girl showed me you.
Yeah, bro, she's crazy. Yeah,
and then I seen you later, like probably 2-3 weeks later after she showed me, and then that's when I hit you up in the DM. I was like, yo, this is crazy. You out here in North Carolina?
Yep. Yeah, a lot of people didn't know I was in. They didn't know I was in Greenville.
It's almost like a what's that? Finding Charlie, that little character. That's
bro, they was so mad when I went to crash. I was like, yo, I wish I was there. They were going in the comments mad as hell. They were like, next time you cover Red, let me know. So, because I mainly just do like little pop-ups. Like, we may go to this mall or that mall and just do a walkthrough. You feel me?
Yeah.
And whoever's there, they catch it. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, man. Hey, look, definitely got to set stuff like that up in more cities and get that going. Make it a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Yeah, because people will definitely show up. Because it ain't every day you see somebody 7'4" though,
right?
At all. You know what I mean?
And I'm a cool dude too, man. Once people really get to meet me, I'm really a cool, humble dude. Most of my taller friends, they more on the shallow side. They don't want me bothered. Don't ask me how tall I am. I'm like, bro, embrace that.
Yeah.
That's who you are. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be you for the rest of your life. So you can't really change that.
I mean, what did it take for you to get to that point though? You kind of always had that in you, embracing the height.
Well, I was more like in school, like a class clown anyway. I'm a people person.
Anyway.
Yeah, in general. So if I come in a room, I'm gonna chop it up with you, joke with you. You feel me? That's the energy I like to give out. So I just learned as I got older, like, yo, okay, I know that I'm different, but I can make it a fun thing and not like a circus act. Cause that's the way a lot of people like, how do you deal with the pressure? They treat you like you're an animal or something. Nah, it's not that. It's about the person. It ain't about, what they seeing and stuff. I already know that I'm super tall, so I embrace it, bro.
Yeah.
I love it.
And it's a blessing that he does. Do you want to bring up our son?
Well, I do got a son that got quadriplegia, so he's gonna be a little person. Okay. And at first, before I knew the knowledge, I'm like, well, damn, she tall as shit. I'm tall. How that happen? You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, it can happen to anybody. You can be tall, little, skinny, fat, don't matter. Like, so he gonna be special though, man. That's my little dog, bro.
Okay.
So,
and how old is he?
He 3.
Just turned 3, and it's such a blessing to have like people, because we posted him on TikTok too, and the video went viral too.
Yeah.
But it's such a blessing to have a dad like him, because as he gets older, achondroplasia is dwarfism.
Mm-hmm.
For people who are like, what is that? It's a form of dwarfism. So people are going to take pictures of him too. But he has a dad who's on the opposite spectrum. People are always like, oh, I want to take a picture. You're so big. So we have the opposite, and it's just so crazy that happened to us, because neither of us expected it. No one expects having that, but with someone like him, you're just like, no. No,
Yeah, it's-
no.
Yeah, that's
The
kind
polar
of
opposite.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
kinda
the
like
unique
just
part
looking at,
about
like,
it.
how did that happen? Yeah, but like I said, man, as he get older, you know, he probably gonna be in that type of light too. So we just gonna embrace it, man.
Just gonna embrace it. Now that's unique right there. And that's the only kid y'all have together, or
We have
the only you
another
have?
son.
We got another son.
Another son.
He's gonna be 2 in October, but he is beyond.
Yeah, he long. He gonna be
he's
long.
in, like,
You already see it.
he's-
Yup, he
he's
gonna
in,
be
like, the
there.
100th. He's not in the 99. He's in the 100th percentile for height, and I'm like, geez, it's so long.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, y'all come from tall families, or both of y'all?
Well, my mom is 6'1", my dad's 6'6", and I got a sister that's 6'4". So her kids, like her son, he almost 7 feet. He 18. She got a daughter that's
6'5".
6'5", and she
6'5"?
how old is she? She
14.
14. So they long, bro. Like, so we come from a tall family.
My mom was only like 5'3" or 5'2". My dad, I guess, is kind of tall. He was like 6'3", 6'2", and me and all my siblings kind of just took after our dad. So like going to family functions with all, and I'm half Polynesian, so going with all these little Polynesians, and then me and my siblings being all
towering over
Yeah.
That's crazy. So, like I said, I know when y'all out, a lot of stairs. You know what I mean? But embracing it. But I say, what's next? What we want to leave with the people though, man? Any advice? Any shout outs or whatever we want to leave with the people before we get up out of here?
Well, I would definitely say, man, if y'all out here, you grinding, you trying to be an entrepreneur, man, stay at it, keep pushing, surround yourself with positive energy, man. And, always protect that energy at all times, though.
Yeah. Okay. And before we leave, do you have anybody that you like your dream feature that you would like to get a feature in with somebody?
Well, I'm trying to get a feature with Shaq, man. Come on, bro. Let's start this whole
tallest rapper.
this tallest rapper thing. And like I said, Shaq been doing it for a minute back then. Like, what a lot of people don't understand, man, like, he got platinum records. He did joints with Biggie, some of the legends, you feel me? So I think that would be a dope record. You know what I mean?
That'd be a dope record. Like you said, it's different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Embrace the Twin Towers. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? You
sir.
can come like that. The Twin Towers. Cool.
Yeah, so Shaq, holla at me, man.
Yeah, Shaq, you heard it. You know what I mean? So, like I said, man, I'm gonna stay in tune with you though, with what you got going on. Like I said, the viral content is how I got in tune with you. But the music is there too. So everybody check out the music. Like you said, what's the next thing that you got dropping that they need to check out?
Well, I got the project Lucky 7.
Lucky 7.
Yeah, that's dropping, man, real soon. So
Okay.
we got some video content that we finna drop as well. So
Yeah.
I just want the people to stay tuned, man. Y'all know we be working.
Okay, and let them know the YouTube and the Instagram page.
If you want to check my YouTube, go to type in 7foot Rapper. Instagram, you can put Tallest Rapper 1, the number 1, and the TikTok is 7foot Rapper. So yeah, I'm all around, man. Also, my music is on all streaming platforms as well. So y'all check all that out too, man.
Oh, yeah, y'all check them out, man, and stay in tune. I'm gonna stay in tune with you.
And I appreciate you having me too, dog.
Oh yeah, already. I had to come pull
yeah.
up on you, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
that's
saying? When I
solid.
seen you, I was like in North Carolina doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's that hard to come up out of here.
Oh yeah.
So for you to be doing your thing, like I said, over 100,000 followers and growing.
Yes,
I had to tap in.
Yes, sir, bro.
Already, man. I go by the name of Shooter Trav. Media House News. We out.
Sevenfold. Yeah, man. You already know, bro. We're working, man. 252 in the building.